go, day one. Got the EcoFlow, Delta Pro, and the River. Little setup here. We ran the diesel heater in through the tent here. It's off now. I turned it off because I'm gonna refill it, but it's sitting out there. Right now we got the little Mr. Buddy heater going on low, and it is warm in here. Outside is a different story. It is currently, when I woke up it was 28 degrees. It's warmed up to 30 now and breezy, but man, look at this view that I have. I'm in the center of this ranch. It's about 36,000 acres. Get camp set up. This is day one. Set all this up at night. It only took me about 30 minutes. I used to just sleep on the ground, so this is way better than what I used to do. It's gonna be in the 20s, sometimes the teens, a couple times since I'm out here. I've got the diesel heater here with me, which is just a cheap diesel heater from Amazon, but man, it did really well last night. I started it at about 6 o'clock and let it run until 8 this morning, and it kept it very nice and warm, even with the 20-degree temperatures and the wind. I did bring a generator because we got the electric bike, I've got my computers, I've got all my cameras, I've got all my thermals, a lot of power hungry stuff, but we do have the EcoFlow Delta 2 Pro and a River, and I've got a solar panel, so that's what we're gonna do now, is set up the solar panel and get those charging and see how long we can last charging all this stuff without having to go to the gas generator. We get plenty of sun there. So this is an EcoFlow solar panel. I'm gonna start charging this one from here because it's smaller and easier to move. And then I'm gonna take an extension cord and run it into the tent to charge the Delta Pro from here. So let's see what we got going on here. 61% on the big one, and we're at 99% on the little one. I'm gonna completely turn this one off. There it goes. All right. So hopefully this will be charging. Turned off the heater in there. There's no need for that anymore. Now, we've got our solar set up. We need to find a place for a fire pit so we can set up the rotisserie. There's so much grass and wind around here. I like to find somewhere where there's not as much grass. We'll look around. All right, we found a spot, the best spot I can see. Everywhere else, this grass is just too tall. I think we're just gonna start right here in the middle. And what we have is it's up a little bit. This is all shorter grass. We'll dig a hole here for our fire pit, and that way also it's far enough away from the tent that if the wind does changes, we won't just be getting totally blown out. Actually, if we're doing this too much, I've never used this rotisserie. Probably need to get the rotisserie, see how much space I have before I make the hole. Be first time using this too. This is something else I got off of Amazon. I'll put links to all this stuff if I can figure it out in the description, and let you know how each one of them performed. We got assembly instructions. I'm sure they're going to be great. And this does take D-cell batteries, so you will need batteries to make it work. I'll put it at its maximum height right now, but you can obviously adjust it to go down lower. I also need to see this because I don't know how big of a pig I can put on here. May have to do a leg or back strap or something. But what would be really nice is a nice tender piglet. Mess up these either. There we go. All right, we got our little fire pit dug, rotisserie ready to go. We got a fire and firewood. We got some dead stuff there, dead stuff there, there, and then we have all of this that we can go find stuff. So firewood, hell, we got some laying around here. Firewood's not gonna be a problem, but we'll go gather that up next. And I've had this for a little bit. It's a Milwaukee electric chainsaw. It's pretty light. I've got a fast charger for these batteries, so I'm able to carry it I mean, I use my fuel for my generator. These things charge up really fast and last a long time. And right here behind me, this tree's got some limbs that need to be trimmed anyways. They're dead, so we're gonna get some firewood right here. And this is cedar, so it'll burn fast and hot. So this is what we'll use to get it started. And then we'll get some oak for cooking on. All right, been charging with the EcoFlow River 2 Pro. It's hooked to the solar panel. It stayed at 99%. I had it hooked using this extension cord to the EcoFlow Delta Pro. In an hour, we only went up, what was it? We only went up 4%. So I'm gonna unhook this. It doesn't make any sense. This should be, in my head at least, charging faster than the solar, but it keeps clicking on and off for some reason. So we're gonna get off the solar and see how fast. I'm gonna go out and try to find some pigs. I'm not gonna wait an hour for this to keep charging, but in 30 minutes, it went up 3% more. So it's about on par to what it was charging the other way. So I could have kept my setup going like that and kept both batteries charged, but we're just gonna leave it charging like this. It's going directly to the Delta Pro now. And we got a few more hours of sunlight left. Hopefully it can get up higher than that, because right now we're only at 66 and we started at 100. So in one night we went from use 40% with the diesel heater, the Starlink, my CPAP machine, and charging my phone, which seems like an awful lot of battery use. We'll make our first venture off from the base camp. I don't know if it was a stump or a big ass boar. I saw something right over there. We're gonna go check it. Wind was to my back. I can't catch up to him. I should have taken the 200-yard shot. But thought I could sneak up to him with these hills. Thought he'd come over the other side. Damn, that was a big pig. I'm gonna get on the bike. Try to get around, but I don't think I can catch him. I don't think we're gonna catch this guy. Damn, that's disappointing. That was the biggest pig I've seen in the daytime in a long time. He was easily as long as my bike, or longer. I should have taken that shot at 200 yards, but I didn't think the wind was going right to him. No, I don't know how he got away, but he slipped through the cracks. So the good sign is that's a group that we saw, and him. So they're out moving. The big boar, that's one of the biggest freaking holes. I've seen in a minute. This is what that big boar was doing, and he just chased up.
Damn, that's a big hole.
I'm gonna make some ravioli. With the Genesis Base Camp here. I'm a growing boy, so we're gonna do 2 of them. All right, guys, just a quick report. It's 4 a.m., 20 degrees. It's nice and toasty in here. Have the diesel heater running. It's coming right out there. It does make some noise. It's outside that door there. It's about, I guess, 10 yards outside the tent. And I can hear it, but it's not a whole lot of noise. Actually just sounds like a sound machine. Nice and toasty in here, feels really good. Very happy with the Kodiak tent. Very happy with the diesel heater. This is the EcoFlow Delta Pro 2. We are at 64% now on this one. And then this is the River 2 Pro, and it's at 48%. The Delta Pro started at 100%. I charged up the River Pro with it to 100%, and then I used the solar panel on the Delta Pro, and it got from 63 to 74% with the EcoFlow, I don't know if it's Echo, I guess it's Eco, solar charger. I think it's the 200 watt one. It might be 160, but I believe it's 200 watt. I'll look tomorrow. From 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 6 hours. 6 hours of charging without this plugged into anything, it only got up to 76% from 63%. So now it's running the heater, and it will be running my CPAP machine here in a minute, and we're already at 63%. So a little disappointed in the how much the solar panel charged it. Also, this River Pro 2 here at 48%. I got it up to 100%, and it's only been, well, I charged one small camera battery with it, and then it's running the Starlink Mini right now. So I did not expect the Starlink Mini to take that much power. Of course, it did go from, it's 4 a.m., so it's almost 11 hours, but I just didn't expect it to do 50% of the battery. We'll try to charge them from solar. This is, again, night 2, day 3, and we haven't used the Honda generator yet. I do have the Honda generator. I'm probably going to have to charge the electric dirt bike tomorrow with the Honda generator. I don't think I'm going to have enough juice because I got a bunch of batteries to charge. I think that big battery on that electric dirt bike will just run these batteries dry. But so far, it looks like we're going to make it. Like I said, hopefully that solar panel will do good tomorrow. It was sunny all day today. Sunny day tomorrow is supposed to be. Really got to get a small pig killed so I can use that rotisserie and cook it over the fire. If not, I have some steaks that we can grill over the fire. But so far, very successful camping. Everything's good for cold weather here in Texas at 20 degrees. There's, like I said, there's frost on everything outside now. All right, it is morning 2, day 3. It is super warm in here. I have my jacket on because I just went out and used the restroom, but it is actually hot in here. Heater's still going. The diesel heater has about 40% fuel left. I did turn off the EcoFlow River 2 last night that was hooked to Starlink, and it's back up and running now, but it's at 46%. This one ran all night with the inverter for the diesel heater and with the CPAP machine, and now we are at 8%. But we do have full sun today. We're gonna hook it up to the solar panels and see what we actually get. Should get at least 7 hours of full sun. We're down to 6% on the big Delta Pro 2, so we're gonna move it out to the solar panel. This thing is not the lightest thing in the world. It does have this neat little dolly, and we are charging from 7%. Now, I told you I didn't know if this was a 200 or 200 watt solar panel, so I found the markings on it, and it is a 220. Now I tested this on a camping trip with my son before I came out here by myself. Got a cowboy out here working. And it charged from 60% to 100% in just a couple of hours. We did not get that. We only got 10% yesterday. Well, it's my fault. It clearly says face this towards the sun, and I had the back facing. So it was charging, but I had the back facing. So hopefully we'll get a lot more charge today. So pay attention to things like that. You think I could read a sign that says face this towards the sun?
We saw the good group yesterday. We're gonna try to creep in. I'm gonna do all my talking here before we get in, but there's some nice looking sows that would go good over that campfire. So I'm gonna creep in as slow as possible.
Let's see a perfect little baby sow up here. I see one, but she's got a pretty thick. Hopefully we can get it.
It's gonna be dark and it's getting cold fast, but these should burn down. Once these burn down, put some of that oak on there and get these, I think we'll do the leg first. I got a little camp shower here. Just gonna clean off. There's our rear leg. Damn, it's looking good, but we're gonna keep cooking it for a few hours here. Wild pork's been on the fire over there for 5 hours, so we're gonna pull it off and see how it is. My luck, this thing will fall off right as I pull it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, juicy inside. Wild boar taco. Mmm. That is good. Hell yeah.